common question that I'm constantly being asked by many of my clients is, Coach, how do I figure out what my purpose is? And in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 simplistic ways that you can tap into your purpose literally starting today. And as always, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into it. Many of us struggle trying to identify our purpose because of societal pressures. But do you believe that finding your purpose is far more simplistic than you think, which unfortunately deters us from following our own path and our own direction. Now, the thing about these obstacles, they could cloud your judgment and cloud your path that's literally aligned for you. Quite often, one of the steps that we always skip past is tapping into our passions, not realizing that our passions is linked to our purpose. And you can simply start with self-reflection. Think about the moments in your life when you're truly happy. What were you doing? Who were you around? What were the surroundings? What do you smell? What do you hear? And one of the common questions that helped me throughout my self-reflection and figuring out what my passion was, is I asked myself a very kind of deep question. What do I want my legacy to be? And I kind of got that question from an episode of this TV show called The Girlfriends. If you don't know, please go and watch it. Well, one of the key characters, Tony Childs, who was a realtor, was asked by a very prestigious man in the show, which was played by Wendell Price, great actor, and was asked, what do you want your headstone to say? And it really made me think, what do I want it to say? What do I want it to say? What am I leaving behind? What is my legacy that I'm leaving behind? And everything that I do, every step that I take, but especially comes towards my purpose, I really tap into that question. Is this about my legacy? Is this what I want to leave behind? And if it's not, then maybe it's not for me. Perhaps it's not part of my purpose. A second step you can take is goal setting. Now, I know you've heard about goal setting time and time again. Everyone talks about it, but I want to break it down for you in a little bit of a simplistic way. Let's say, for example, you are on your way to a destination you've never been before. Now, you know where the end goal is of where you want to end up, but you're not too sure how to get there. So what do we do when we're driving, taking the subway or the bus or transportation, or even walking, riding our bike? Nowadays, what's the first thing we do? We open some type of map application. So for now, I'm going to use Google Maps as an option. You open up Google Maps, you type in the direction of where you want to be, and then it gives you a play-by-play, turn-by-turn, and even sometimes it'll tell you if there's a speed camera of where you're supposed to go. See goal setting as the destination, getting to the destination, and see creating a strategy, which is step number 3, to get to that destination. So by creating the strategy to get to the goal is a great, beautiful, nice reward. But the strategy is where you need to do the most work. That is number 3, which is action planning, taking action, creating that strategy. So although you have the goal, now we got to figure out a way of how we're actually going to implement and make it work. And someone like myself, a coach, a mentor, a therapist, a counselor, can help you create a strategy to get to the other side. So whenever you're thinking about finding your purpose and you think maybe it's out of your reach, it's not. It's quite more in your reach than you think. It's actually more around you than you think. Because the key here is to align your purpose with your values, your habits, the things and the passions that make you and fill up your cup. Sometimes finding your purpose is just simply being you, your authentic self. That alone is contributing to the world. So I hope you learned something from this video, something that you could take away to go ahead and start your process of finding your own purpose and figuring it out. And if you did, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you haven't already, also click the subscribe button. And until next time, walk with peace, walk with love.